for Golmaal, Ajay told me, I said, Arshad, tu impress kar raha hai na? So I told him, हाँ. He said, तेरे लिए नहीं, मेरे लिए. मैं बोला, हाँ, तेरे लिए भी करूँगा. I really wanted Pagalpanti to work, and I thought it would work, but unfortunately it didn't.
Hey guys, welcome to Midday.com. Today we have with us an actor who's won us over 1,000,000 times on the big screen, and now he's all set to take over the web. I'm talking about Arshad Warsi. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
So the trailer of Asur looks so intense, so
Yeah.
gripping. What was it that drew you towards this particular?
Wow. I think exactly what you said, intense and gripping. I heard the script, and the script was intense. It was gripping. It was very exciting. It had a beautiful flow to it. It had all the suspense and thrills that are required in a web series of this space, mythological thriller kind of space. So it had all the requiring things. And I had never done something like this. I have not done something like this. So was another aspect that I said, I got to try this. And yes, as I said, it did excite me. So all this put together, and then my director, Oni, it's like I've been pretty good with judging of, like, I think 8 out of 10 directors that I worked with have been new, first timers, and they're doing very well. Oni is another one. So I met him and I said, okay, this guy really looks like he is a very good director, because he looked sorted. He knew what he was talking about. There was a tremendous amount of clarity in his mind. I felt good, and of course I worked with him one day and I knew I was absolutely right. He is a terrific director. So yeah, so all these put together, great writers, good script, production that was really looking after the film or the web series, a director that really knows his job. I mean, for an actor, this is it. This is what you need.
And this is one of the first times I think you're venturing into the dark space.
Yeah, dark space. Well, kind of, not really. I've done one or two, not much.
Correct. But something
Forgettable
like this, like a psychological thriller.
Yeah, this I've never done.
So, which was your most challenging scene?
I don't think there's any that were challenging, but there is one sequence. There's one scene where I'm looking at a laptop. I see my wife getting killed, and that's pretty much a one shot. So it's basically sitting, checking out what's happening, going into recognizing what I'm seeing, going into what is happening there, feeling the pain, starting to cry, sobbing, breaking down, all that in one flow. So that is a bit difficult to execute for an actor. I think that must have been a bit of a thing. Otherwise, it's been quite a nice, happy ride. And of course, the terms and all the bloody names of all the weird parts of the body and the scientific terms for the chemicals and the.
Like, also working in a psychological thriller sometimes can take a mental toll on people, because certain scenes and things live on with you even after the shoot is over. Yeah. So did that happen, like something like that?
I try my best. I think I pretty much succeed to keep my work really out of my head. A lot of people take their work back home. I don't do that. I try to forget when I start my shoot. So I psych myself to believing the fact that it is only action and cut. All your intensity and your mind, body and soul goes in there. Once the director says cut, you have to get out of that space and become normal. Go crack a joke, go have fun, chat with somebody, go have a cup of tea. You got to do that. You cannot be in that zone. If I kept my mind into the zone of Dhananjay Rajput, I would have gone mad by the end of the season, because it is so dark and deep and madness and dead bodies, burnt bodies, forensic, looking at this, it's insane. You're watching your the x-rays that are, there's pictures that are bloody, gore everywhere. So you got to get out of it.
Method acting.
I don't believe in method acting.
Right, because there are people who actually do that, who go through what the person is doing and it. Also, this is the first time that a psychological thriller, like a crime series, is being mixed with Indian mythology.
Very good idea.
since the masses these days are so they're so sensitive about what things are being shown. So were you at all apprehensive before signing something like that?
See,
or doing something?
this is not political. It's not political. The only thing one has to worry about is political stuff. Because that's a
Even
different
religion,
scenario.
like, is kind
Yeah,
of
but
a
this is
very-
not even really religion, it's mythology. What it teaches or what it says is the devil's point of view. It's the demon's point of view. The demon's point of view is that for the demon to overpower or be in power, he has to eliminate the good. That's the whole funda of the demon, and that's what he's doing. That's not an issue, it's a different way of looking at it. Usually, when you see any murder mysteries and all that, and you see a murder happen, as the story progresses, you invariably come to a conclusion, acha, jisko mara, he has done this, and so he had that enemy, and that enemy killed him like this. Here what happens is, the people who are dying absolutely have no reason to die. So then the whole connection, putting it together of why they're being killed, how they're being killed, what is the real reason for this, what is the big picture, what are we missing out, that becomes difficult. So they have done that. So as writers, they have really complicated the story, made it difficult, to come to the conclusion of why this is happening. I'm glad they've done it. This should have been done long time back. We have so many stories. Our entire history, our mythology is so rich. We have got so many stories. I'm glad somebody's taking advantage of that.
And so many actors are taking the plunge into web these days. So have you seen anything lately that you've really liked?
No, I haven't seen anything in a long time, but I have been watching a bit of Elementary because I was asked by a friend of mine to watch it, and I've been watching a very cheesy show called Supernatural.
Okay.
It's a bit cheesy, but it's fine. It's like one of those that I'll keep watching because those two guys are entertaining me, So I'm enjoying watching it. There are ghosts flying around, and there are Draculas, and there are all demons. All good fun.
Any Indian series that you're following?
No, I haven't seen any as yet. I need to get something on. I haven't seen. No, I'm sorry. I've not been able to also. I leave early morning for work. I come back late in the evening. At that time, I don't want to see something where I have to concentrate. That is why Supernatural. I don't have to concentrate. I don't know, somebody's killing somebody, I keep walking around here, the story doesn't go anywhere. It's fine.
And you've been a part of so many multi-starrer films, and very often you always manage to outshine even the main lead.
Don't say that.
So, do you feel like you've created this space in the minds of the audience where...
I don't know, I really don't know. I never tried to do anything like that. I try and do my part. I just like the film to do well. So, the time, like for example, I like to improvise and all that. So I remember the first time when we had come for Golmaal, Ajay told me, I said, Arshad, tu improvise kar rahega na? So I told him, हाँ. He said, तेरे लिए नहीं, मेरे लिए. मैं बोला, हाँ, तेरे लिए भी करूँगा. So it is like that. So we actually have fun. So it's never somebody's trying to outshine. Never, even for Dhamal, it's like that. Yeah. I'm thankful to everybody that they like my work. But I just try and do what I can to entertain the people who are watching. That's it.
And very often films sometimes work and sometimes they don't. So what is your take on the successes and failures?
Very happy when it succeeds. Very sad, but it doesn't. It feels bad, yeah. You put in so much of time, effort, and then it doesn't work. Yeah, it does feel bad. But then, you gotta keep going. One doesn't work, you have to try again, another one will work. So it's okay. But yeah, it does pinch, it does hurt. You really would like I really wanted Pagalpanti to work. Really wanted it to work. For many reasons, multiple reasons. It was a great star cast, really nice people. It was a good team. I wanted this team to keep coming back again and again and again for part 2, 3, and that's why I really was looking forward to that. And I thought it would work, but unfortunately it didn't. But it happens. Some things work, some things don't.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm Arshad Warsi and you're watching me on midday.com.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.